Hey everybody, it's Mother Ann Schneer from Trinity Episcopal Church here in Marshall, Michigan. Welcome to our Saturday experiment. We have some new things going on, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try to kind of go through a couple different paces and see if everything is as ready as it could be for tomorrow morning for Sunday worship at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Now, Matthew and I have spent about 2 days setting stuff up. And some stuff has worked, some stuff has not worked. We're moderately frustrated because we're not able to stream to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously with our new setup yet. But we are committed to trying all the different options. But we need to cut it off because it's after 5 o'clock. On Saturday, and we need to call it quits for the day so we can be fresh for tomorrow. So the reason we're doing all this new exciting stuff is because we have a new friend at Trinity. We have a digital audio visual evangelist. We call him D.A.V.E for short. So meet D.A.V.E. D.A.V.E is actually really this tower down here. We have spent several weeks researching and waiting for the delivery of this very fantastic Asus Rogue gaming system. It's exclusively for our use here to stream worship. We're not going to be using it for anything else. I think I can stand up again. And I have to admit, it kind of pains me that it's just going to live here in the sanctuary and not be for my use, because I would love to get on it and play some video games with the fancy, high-tech, high-def, great graphics, but this is not for my personal use, this is for Trinity's use. But the reason we need that much power is so that we can be streaming live to multiple locations. What we're testing right now is to make sure that the sound matches my voice and that we aren't having a lot of skipping. So I'm not a dancer, but I am going to move around a little bit too to make sure that it's capturing, woo, I'm not going to knock over stuff, it's capturing the movement, because if you look at some of the older videos, I kind of look like that robot where it sort of skips ahead a second or even a second and a half in little fits and starts. So we want to make sure that this streaming is really nice and smooth, and we want to make sure that the streaming is also matching my voice to the movement of my mouth. The other thing that we're going to be testing is the bulletin being able to go up. So what you see here, this is, we have 2 screens set up. We have a second twin for this. We have a twin monitor that's still in the box, but they're both quite tall. Right now it's not a problem because we don't have a congregation. We're still not having in-person worship because of the coronavirus gathering restrictions. But we're a little worried about whoever is running the console. Right now it's Matthew, but later on it will be other people. We want whoever is sitting here to be able to see what's going on. So we actually have an old flat screen TV that Matthew and I own that we brought in that's a little bit shorter and smaller, so it's not a complete wall for the computer person to be looking through. But as I've talked, we have actually seen, Matthew has put on the bulletin that we'll be using for tomorrow, just to see how that looks side by side, to make sure that's not interfering with the video feed. I'm trying to think of anything else that we need to know. Can you pull over so they can see the whole, you could probably go widescreen again too. Oh yeah, look at that. So this is Matthew's computer that he's actually doing stuff from, and then this is the secondary monitor that actually just has the screen with the bulletin. And so what he does is when he's running the system on Sunday morning, he actually goes through, advances through all the different pages of the bulletin that Barbara, our parish administrator, started making on paper, and then I converted it to an electronic format that will work for this setup. So that's just a little piece of the kind of thing that we're doing to try to put stuff together for worship every Sunday morning. We're really excited because last time we tried to use OBS, which stands for Open Broadcast Software. Okay, it's an open source kind of software which is free, but it is a lot more complicated to work with than a paid service like StreamYard. the last time we tried to do that, it kept crashing Matthew's computer because he was using a Microsoft Surface Pro, which is a little tablet laptop kind of hybrid, and it just didn't have the power that it needed. It used to work, and then there must have been enough upgrades or something that it was just overwhelming the system. So that's why we really had to get a new computer that is dedicated for Trinity only, not a Schneer computer that we're running back and forth. So that's kind of what we're looking at right here. Oh, I see, are these comments? Oh my goodness, hi people. Hi guys. Oh, good. That's fabulous. I see some of my weeknight regulars too. I see Mama J and Ruth Ann and Joan, and that is awesome. So it looks like it's nice and smooth. The other thing that Matthew, oh, you can't do that. My brain is going too fast. We're also using the Mevo camera that we purchased several weeks ago. The Mevo is a direct streaming camera, so you can actually show. So this is the app that we use to control the camera. You see that? We're in kind of an infinite loop there. You can make things wider so you can see that. There's Matthew. You can make it nice and narrow. You can look around. You can see the windows that are kind of washed out because of the bright light. So this is the camera that we're also using, and we haven't had a lot of chance to really play with that yet because our computer couldn't keep up with it. It was such a great camera. It had too much power behind it, and was processing too fast. And so the computer kept, that's where we were seeing that skipping. Now we can finally take advantage of that high def quality. I'm looking forward to seeing how things look tomorrow morning when, I'll be vested, but I'll also be up front with the lighting that we normally see. Right now we're very backlit because we have these bright lights coming in as the sun goes down from our very beautiful windows, but they do interfere with, with actual broadcast sort of contrast. Is there anything else that we had talked about that we wanted to try? Okay, so I guess the last thing I'll do is a little announcement just to remind you. So we tried to split the feed today and get the video to go to Facebook and to YouTube, and we just can't make it work in time for tomorrow. So what we're going to do for tomorrow is we are going to live stream at 8 o'clock and at 10 o'clock to Facebook only, and then we will upload that video to YouTube right at the conclusion of the service. So you won't have to wait long, but I know some of you like to have your, one specific person has said she loves to have her cappuccino in the morning on her couch and watch the 8 o'clock service. Harriet, I'm sorry, you may have to do the 9 o'clock instead. It's sort of your own special private 9 o'clock. We won't be able to do YouTube live. We're choosing to do Facebook instead because live, we have more people that are watching on Facebook than who are live on YouTube. But we will still get that feed to YouTube. We'll just have to wait a little bit. I think that is everything. So that's our little experiment and our announcement. We will actually leave this up so that we can kind of see how the quality went. We can sort of troubleshoot from there. And we've had questions also from other churches that are asking how we are doing what we're doing. So if there is interest, if you're a member of another church or a clergy member of another church that is curious about it, throw something in the comments and we can tell you more about the technical side of what we're doing. But right now this is just kind of a test drive to see how all the other technical aspects are working. Since we had to abandon YouTube, we wanted to make sure at least that what we put up on Facebook tomorrow works. So I think that's everything. I guess I'll just say thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and have a great night. Be safe, have a wonderful night's sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.